Hey Jacob, it's Shaelee with Midtown Marketing. I have your website plugged in here so that we can start going through your online presence and see ways to increase it to get you even more clients. Looking through your site here, it is a very professional looking site. And then these call to actions right away will really help with conversion rates. That just means it's going to capture the information of people that are landing on your site. One thing that I would recommend would be to add some content. Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet 24/7, and they are looking through all of the content that's on your site, and that even includes what photos were saved as before they were uploaded. And they're looking to see that you're providing value to your readers, as well as what keywords are embedded throughout your content. A good rule of thumb would be to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage to be considered an authority with Google. And then you do want those keywords embedded throughout there. One example of a keyword would be Foundation Repair Tulsa. And when your future customers are searching for this, the first thing that populates are some ads. And ads are definitely a great tool to utilize, especially whenever they are used correctly to get you some more business. And if we scroll down here, this is what's called the Google Map Pack section. 30 to 40% of business goes into this Google Map Packs, and you want to be ranking in the top 3 because the top 3 get a lot of that 30 to 40%. The way that you outrank your competitors here would be to have a Google business profile, and I see that you do have one here. So the next step would be to have it completely optimized. And the way that you optimize this would be to have geotagged photos here. And then you'd also want to make sure that you are consistently adding 5-star reviews. And then everything here needs to be filled out as completely and accurately as possible. And that even includes this about section here. And so what you'd want to do here is have it filled out. It allows for 750 characters, and so you'd want to have that as completely filled out as possible. And the most time consuming would be what are called citations. And so you'd want to have your business name, the address, and the phone number exactly as you have it here in other places like Yelp. And then with all of those things combined, and then having more citations in your local directories than your competitors, you could be ranking in this top 3 spot here, and then you could have your share of that 30 to 40%. And if we scroll down, this is the organic listing. The remaining 60 to 70% of business goes into this section here. And I see that you are ranking in the top 3, so that is great news because the higher up you are in this section, the more of that 60 to 70% you would take for yourself. Over 90% of people will stay on the first page here, and so we'd want to make sure that you are ranking for all of those buyer intent keywords that apply to you. But let's take a look at the #1 ranking business for this keyword. They have some great call to actions right away. If we quickly scroll through here, it'd be really easy to outdo them with content. But let's take a look at the back end of each website, starting with your competitor. I have their website plugged into Ahrefs, and we're going to look at ratings pulled from Google data. The UR and the DR, this is the trustworthiness and the authority of a website. They have 39 and 33. What's making up their ratings here are the 2,200 backlinks that they have, and these backlinks are coming from just over 1,000 referring domains. A backlink is one website linking to another, like a shout out, and it's important to note that not all backlinks are the same. So there are high quality backlinks that will boost the UR and the DR, and there are spammy ones that will bring these down. So you want to be intentional there and make sure that they are relevant to your industry because Google does pay attention to that. And then you want your UR and your DR higher than your competitors so that you're being pushed to the very top of that Google search. And what goes hand in hand with this are keywords. Your competitor, they have 6,600 keywords on their site and 2,500 monthly traffic. And if we go take a look at your website, you have 21 and 2.8. You have 506 backlinks coming from 100 referring domains. you have 1,200 keywords on your site, and then 237 monthly traffic. And so what we'd want to do here is we'd want to add high quality backlinks to your site so that we're boosting the UR and the DR above your competitors, and then adding buyer intent keywords to your site. And the reason that you want buyer intent is because we want to have quality leads. And so this way we're able to qualify people that are landing on your website. And how we can get high quality backlinks are called the copycat method. So we can go into your competitors' backlinks here and then link those to your website as well, because if it is working for them to rank, it would work for you. And then we'd want to do an extensive search of all of the buyer intent keywords and then go through what your competitors have and then do a separate one as well, because a lot of the time they do not have all of the keywords that apply to you. And just a quick recap, we'd want to have this be completely optimized so that you are getting your share of that 30 to 40% in the Google Map Packs. And then for your website, we'd want it ranking at the top of the page for all of your keywords, so we would want to add high quality backlinks, as well as quality content to support those buyer intent keywords. And so with those things combined, you'd be pushing your website to the top of the Google search for all of those search results that apply to you. And then the more eyes that are on your site, the more people that would be converting to your clients. And so I hope that this video was helpful for you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thanks.